And here we see the camper. I'm ready to roll. Alright, come on you truckers. We got the old, we got the young, we got the senile, we got the sane. Time to hit the trails. Come on. Pack your gear, throw on a hat, grab a stick, hit the trails. Come on, let's go. This old codge is ready to do some running, some sliding, some tipping. Let's hit the trails. I'm just messing with you, Holly. But in preparation for your show, you were talking about doing some backpacking trips and tips. I have to say, in all honesty, I have been hiking and trekking almost all of my life. I've done the Appalachian Trail, northbound and southbound. I've been up into the Rockies. I have been out to Crater Lake in Oregon. And there are still some places that I would really love to get to. But if you're going to do a thing on tips and tricks and give tips for viewers as far as backpacking, be it a day trip or an extended stay, I have to say, in all honesty, one of the best pieces of equipment that you can carry, aside from your common sense items, your first aid kit, your water, and things of that nature, this right here is your best friend. A stick of some sort. Lightweight as possible, strong as possible, so that it's not that much of a burden. But this will save you an awful lot of headaches, body aches, aggravation, and at times I've even had mine save my life. This is just one example. This is a lightweight aluminum extendable, so that when you just want to carry and you don't want to have to use the whole thing, you collapse it, you can strap it to your pack. It's very lightweight, very functional in many situations. Just a tip. And depending on the terrain that you're in, you are probably going to want one of these. They come available with different kinds of tips for different kinds of terrain. So if you're on slippery slopes, water-covered rocks, moss, ice, anything like that, they have a steel ice tip that you can put on these. If you're just doing regular soft trail walking, fields, pack down trails, things like with mud, clay, light shale, whatever, smaller stuff, you don't really need the ice tip. They have a regular tip that you can use. I have actually had times when I've gone off trail, hit a few slippery slopes, and have had to rely heavily on one of these to get me out of some situations. I have literally been suspended like this on mine before, and the only thing between me and about a 200-foot drop were these two ends right here, and the sheer strength that this lightweight little pole has. If you don't have one of these, can't afford one of these, they're not all that expensive. but any of your good outdoor stores that cater to hiking, camping, that kind of stuff, trading posts, anything like that, should have something in the way of a trekking pole, so you can pick them up just about anywhere. If you don't have one of these, the next best thing is to find yourself a real good strong tree branch. I have several homemade hiking sticks. In fact, I used to do that for a living. I have sold a great deal many across this country, and I've even shipped a few up into Canada. That was a side thing that I used to do. But aside from your first aid kit, your water supply, and a good pair of shoes, this is your best friend. Can't stress it enough. Okay, so in preparation for Holly's show, I thought I'd just give you some real quick tips. When she gets to her backpacking section, I'm throwing this video together just to give you an idea of some of the very, very basic things that you should carry, whether you're on a day trip, planning an extended stay. Circumstances and things happen, and you can never 100% be prepared for what may come. What may start out as a nice sunny day and a perfectly good trek can end in very nasty weather, unpredictable circumstances, and you may find yourself being stuck whether you want to be or not. So, I have found over many, many years of hiking that even if you're planning to do just a day trek, pack as though you were going to do a 3 to a 4 day extended trip. It doesn't really carry that much more weight with you. It's no less comfortable to carry 3-day supplies versus 1-day supply, if you know how to pack and you pack them right. Just as a quick overview, this is the very minimal that I will carry on any given backpacking trip I ever take. Minimal. There's always more that you can add depending on your abilities and what your plans are, the terrain you're headed into. I mean, there's so many factors to consider. But as a general rule, first item of business right there is your backpack. You want to get yourself something that's lightweight, made of heavy-duty materials, Cordura, nylon, something that is able to repel water, but yet it's durable enough to be able to pack all your stuff in and take the conditions as they come, be it weather-wise, trail-wise. I mean, I've had my pack go airborne on me more times than I can count. I've tossed it, I've thrown it, I've kicked it. It's been in water. I mean, you name it, it's seen it all. That pack right there that you're looking at is my ultimate pack that I will carry, other than doing a long, extended hike, such as like the Appalachian Trail or something like that. But this is my 1 day to a week long pack right there. It's small, it's lightweight. As you can see, there's no metal frame to it at all, none whatsoever, but it's very comfortable. These pads right here are sponge lined, so they don't put any pressure at all on your shoulder, your chest area, anywhere that pad touches you. It's comfortable. I mean, there's no, you can wear that with no shirt and you wouldn't get any friction.
No bruising, no nothing. It's that comfortable. This one that I have here particularly just happens to have a couple of bonuses as far as pockets and stuff that I use regularly on it as well. But I mean, it's very lightweight. I mean, pinky, and this is already 2/3 loaded, so it's very lightweight, heavy-duty constructed material. This is actually put out by Performance Gear. It's vented in many areas. It has a support comfort back cushion. I don't know if you can see that very well or not, but that is vented. Yet it still maintains